sports. It's in the game.
And I'll tell you what, one of the things I'm most intrigued looking ahead to tonight's game is the fact that how does this young goaltender respond in his first sort of hostile environment where the intensity gets cranked up? These two teams hate each other, right? There's no sugarcoating this. This is one of the more intense rivalries you'll find in the game these days. The fans are always engaged into this one. So how does he handle the mindset going into a game like this where it's just going to be a little chippier and he's going to feel it in front as well? So that's one key. Ray, what's the method to the madness for guys getting to the rink so early for a big game?
Well, when it is a big game, everything's a little different. You can feel it during the day. So generally speaking, guys get there a little earlier than they would normally. 8 to 6, they listen to music. They want to lock in for a big one.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kucherov. And he turns that one aside. The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. Carlin Babe, you out there in the building tonight?
I'm out here, James. It's intense.
feisty up here. Even some of the media guys are throwing elbows up here tonight as play rolls on. Duclair's got it against the boards. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Vasilevsky.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised he was dead center and open to shoot that puck.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Bergeron's got it along the boards. Drives to the crease. Pass back to the point. And he takes a shot. Goalie with a stop. Ekblad's taking it from his own end. And a direct hit right there.
Yeah, sending a message early there, James. He gets the body contact.
Hedman's moving it ahead. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves the pass in front. And that's intercepted. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Handles the puck. A feed out front. Moves it again. And that goes off course off a body. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Once again, time for Quest for the Calder Razor. The floor is yours.
Well, if we're talking about this kid here, James, I think what we've seen is some brilliance, some potential, but a kid that has found out this league is hard and the year is long.
I'm going to assume it's ambitious, but Rookie of the Year conversation at all?
No, not for me, James. I mean, let's be realistic here. He's got potential, and you can see why the team's excited about him and why they've kept him around all year. But he's not in the mix for the best rookie in the league.
Sends the pass over. And now he angles it across to Dadonov. Shot! Glad save! He's on it tonight. Denies the shooter on that play.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle.
Ellis's play has been slipping a little bit of late. He's on a pointless streak, and you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. And now he tries to get it across to point. Steps inside the line. Can't make the connection on the pass. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Taken along the wall by Hedman. Point's got the puck along the wing. The Bolts played along the boards. Now a quick pass to Hedman. Florida's got it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Hoffman. And he takes the feed. Across the line. Back to the blue line. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a shot. Glove save. How did he get a piece of that? Slides the puck over to point. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Ray Ferraro sees the game like very few people do. Ray, what did you make of that first 20 minutes?
Can't be too surprised this game's scoreless. There's been very few shots on goal, no pace to it. It was really a sloppy, boring period.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Florida's got it, and they're on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Reinhart. Directed over to Stamkos. The Panthers get a hold of it. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Across the line and on the attack. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And it's a quick pass to Duclair. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Nice feed. Moves it quickly over to Barkov.
handles the pass. Right up the gut, here they go. Quick pass to Malkin. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. Across the line along the left wall. Fires it on net. With the stop. Picked up along the boards by Barbashev. Fires one. Stopped by the goaltender. Tampa Bay's in transition. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Pass across to Dadonov. The Bolts take possession in the defensive end. Tries to get the puck over to Stamkos. Solid hit on the play. Centering it through it. And that's stopped. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Tampa Bay's got it in the defensive zone. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Glove save. And he'll opt to play the puck here. The transition game now into full effect as they move across the blue line. Turned aside with a glove.
Vasilevsky's done it again. Another terrific save, and he's kept this game close.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume.
The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Skates to the crease. Great stop by Vasilevsky.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
And now it's over to Sheary. And he slides it quickly to point. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from? Florida's moving it along the wing. Quick feed to Burakovsky. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slick feed. Devastating hit on the play.
James, sometimes you can hear the hit. That one, you felt it.
Hedman's gaining momentum. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Slides it across to Ekblad. Feeds it over to Burakovsky. Here's a blast. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number, and we've got period number 3 next.
Hey fans, great tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office and get them while they last.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. 3rd period action set to go. Puck is dropped. We are underway here in a very tight game here in the 3rd. They put the puck into the offensive end. And he takes the pass. And now he moves it to Declare. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end.
Into the zone with 499 goals, James. You know he's thinking about 500.
Turns it away.
The goalie had to be sharp there, James. That's a top-notch chance right in the middle of the ice.
Lets one go. Oh, what a stop.
He's working hard to find this puck. There's all kinds of traffic in front of him, and he gets to it before the puck gets to him.
Oh, wide of the net. Takes the feed. Tampa Bay's in on the offensive attack now. Makes a save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. The Bolts win the draw. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the feed. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it to Barkov. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that's a great heads-up play by Stamkos. Into the attacking area from the left side. Fires it. He scores! Jumps right on his own rebound and puts it in the back of the net. The Lightning have the game's only goal here in the third. Can we expect a response now?
Yeah, I think you'll get one push. Maybe it might be a minute or two that you're going to really get an all-out assault from the opposition as they try to tie this game up.
With possession along the wall. Chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Picked up along the wall by Bergeron. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Getting a little physical there with that collision. The Lightning have the puck in the defensive zone. Tampa Bay's moving it up the ice. A chance right in front, and that's blocked in traffic. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. The Bolts will play it in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Hedman. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bergeron. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. Odd man rush. The Bolts look to start the transition game. Moves it to Stamkos. Tampa Bay's got it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Point. Scores his second of the game.
Now, here's a little math for you, James. One's good, two's better. He finishes off this opportunity, and now it's a great night.
Here in the late goings of the period, Tampa Bay's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Now a quick pass to Dadonov. And he slides it quickly to Barbashev. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Quick pass across to Bergeron. Takes the pass. The Bolts play it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Bergeron. Makes it look easy with the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Point. And he takes the dish. Here they come on the attack. And he comes up with it. Vasilevsky's going to cover it up. He's been busy tonight, Ray.
And been good. A lot of times you get busy and worn down. I think that's why you jump on it, freeze it in a close game.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Barbashev's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, it surfs up a little too sweet with that save. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a shot. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. The Panthers win it in the defensive zone. And that's it. An impressive shutout tonight. They say it comes easy for some. This has been a lot of hard work coming here, Ray.
Yeah, in between the last couple of games, he worked extra hard with the goaltending coach. He put him through some drills. They really worked on his form and trying to stay square to the puck. Obviously, he got it done tonight.
And, you know, I will say this. Despite the loss, I thought their young goaltender was great. He was one of the best players out there. He was definitely the best player for their team. And, you know what, they still couldn't come away with the victory. But, you know, you don't know what you're going to get from a young player in a hostile game, in a rivalry game. You know what, he brought it. He was ready for this one. You could tell he was excited talking to him before the game, and he brought it. I was really impressed, and that's certainly encouraging down the road. Now, when you look at some of the other numbers, why this team's... Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Bolts faced off with the Panthers. Tampa Bay pitches a shutout in this one. The Jets were in tough with the Golden Knights. Vegas technically was as good as it gets defensively in this one, and they get the win. The Kings went toe-to-toe on the road against the Canucks. Los Angeles posts the shutout in a clinical performance defensively. Lots more still to come, including the story in the MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Bees had a tall order to fill as they tried to take 2 on the road against the Maple Leafs. Toronto terrorizes the opposition with a big goal-scoring night in the win. The Oilers were looking... We're not far from the Everglades, but even closer to Miami. And I know my partner Ray Ferraro is looking forward to this one here. It's Panthers hockey from EA Sports. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. Panthers start with possession as we are now underway. Quick pass to Reinhart. Scores! He doubles up the rebound and tucks it home. The Panthers have to be feeling good about this start.
They wanted to start quickly. They wanted to attack. But right off the opening faceoff, they're in the offensive zone, and it's in the net.
Jokiharju's got it along the wing. Can't make it work. Hangs onto the puck. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Fantastic save. Handles the bank pass along the boards. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Steps inside. Sends a pass over. Scores! That's 2 times, 2 times!
Now he's having one of those nights, James. The puck just following him around. You get a chance to score. You don't miss on nights like this.
The Panthers win possession here in the open ice. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Quick feed to Declare. Denies him with the pad. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Up along the wing. Moves it to Reinhart. Glove save and the puck moves on. Sends the pass down low. Here's a short pass to Barkov. Oh, he had the right idea but couldn't make that play with the pass. And he gets sandwiched into the wall.
That's really well played by the defensive player. He took away the angle, forced him into a spot, and then laid the hit.
The Panthers looking against the half wall. Buffalo's looking to break out. Looks to get the puck over to Dahlin. And now he angles it across to Jokiharju. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Forsling. Big time stop. Kincaid's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Panthers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Puck scooped up by Jokiharju. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Cousins. Quick pass to Dahlin. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And he turned that one aside. Here's a shot. Great reflexes, another save.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Moves the puck. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Krebs. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. And he hangs on just as time runs out. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
Is absolutely free, so what are you waiting for?
Sabalski, Ray Ferraro bringing you all the action. Period number 2 is about to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
The Sabres are likely a little fortunate here that the game is close. They've not handled the puck very well, made some really poor decisions with it. Ellis is starting to shake his head. His body language is not great. This pointless streak is starting to bug him.
Lots of time left in this period. 2-0 is where we sit. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Nice pass. Into the offensive end now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Forsling.
Man, when you got 2 goals, it's your night. You want to look for a third one. He's got the puck in the offensive zone again.
Just a crushing hit against the wall. Scores! And there's the hat trick. His first of the year, Ray.
They're hard to come by. Who knows if you get 3 or 4 in a year? That would be an unbelievable year. But he's got 3 for the very first time this season.
The Panthers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Taken along the wall by Dahlin. Receives the pass. The Sabres move to the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Barnett's had a really easy night here, James. I don't know how it could be much easier than this.
Snaps it on net. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Panthers have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Barkov's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Pass broken up. And he regains control of the puck. And now it's over to Skinner. And it's a quick pass to Thompson. Turns it aside with the glove. And now he moves it to Barkov. They've got numbers here. And he gets scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
Oh, man, he's got this puck on a string. Most guys rock the string around their own feet. This guy dangles his way through, loses the defender, and then puts it in the net. A beauty.
Florida's brought it tonight. They absolutely have dominated here, especially with the goal scoring.
They've been faster, they've played with more skill, and they are filling the net. What a fun night to play in.
And now he angles it across to Hoffman. Tuck's picking up steam. The Panthers gain possession. Quick feed to Hoffman. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Gains the zone through center. Centering feed! Misses! He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Sends the pass over. Passed up ahead. Hoffman's going to play it to the corner. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Tosses it on to Barbashev. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, and just got a piece of it with the skate. Kincaid's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Here in the late going of the frame, Florida's now up by 4. Here's a blast. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Not a great penalty anytime, but when you're getting pumped like this, it's no good.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
I always felt on the power play the first one was really important for any team. If you stumble around on the first power play, guys start to press as you get more and more of them through the game.
Coming to the front of the net, and he's got the answer for that one. Look at this attack here in the O-zone. And they'll skate it out of the zone. The Sabres take it along the wall. Moves it to Power. Slides the puck over. Here's a short pass to Reinhart. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Sends it to the middle. Picked off in front. Nice zone entry from the middle. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Florida's got it against the boards. Here's a shot. Save made with the pad. Moves it quickly over to Barkov. Picked up along the boards by Reinhart. And he keeps that one out. Kincaid's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Cousins slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Buffalo's won the face-off deep in their own end. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes a wrist shot. He scored! And they convert with the main advantage.
Goalie burns up this rebound here. It comes right back into the shooting area, and the rebound is put away.
Buffalo's won the draw in the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Shot! Scores! They answer right back.
That's a heck of a response. You give one up, you want to try and get it back as quickly as possible.
The Sabres still have a big mountain to climb here in the second.
Yeah, but they show a little life, I guess, James. I mean, things have gone so poorly for them, but that goal has to give them a little energy.
Cuts into the paint! And there's the save. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. And not much on that one. And that pass doesn't go. Well, this has been a fun one here tonight. Great energy here in the building as well. We'll get a fresh sheet of ice and come back with period number 3 in moments.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. 40 minutes into this one here, Razor, how do you see things?
The Sabres have had no time in the offensive zone, and really a lot of that is off of the fact that they keep turning the puck over.
Quick pass to Tuck. Gains the zone from the right. Buffalo's going to play it from the corner. And puts it right over the crossbar.
You kick yourself in the tail after you miss a chance like this. Has to be on the net.
Puts it on net, and he makes the save. Kincaid's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Well, one team sure came to play tonight. We've got a 5-1 game. Scores! And the party's on in FLA! The Panthers have been enjoying Pat. The stat night here has been going all night long here, even in the third.
They came to play tonight. They have not let their opponent breathe, and it has been a dominating performance.
And now it's grabbed by Darlene. Quick shot! Oh, comes up with a stop. Oh, turn to the side once again.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
They've got numbers. Fails to find the open man. Handles the puck. Moves inside. Glove save. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And the puck's back on his blade here at center. On the backhand in front. How did he stop that one?
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
Takes the shot. Makes the save. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. And he handles a cross-ice pass. And he slides it quickly to Dadonov. And that's a target as it hits a body. And he takes the feed. Throws it on net from there. And he stopped that one. Slides the... Puck to Dadonov. The Panthers are across the line and into the offensive end. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Through center along the wing. And now he moves it quickly to Darlene. Shot! And that banks off a stick. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Nice feed. Just gets enough to keep it out. Handles the puck at the point. And that's broken up. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Darlene's lugging the puck. Tries to get it to Cousins. Cuts to the front. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Quick feed to Barbashev. Florida's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Quick shot. Turns it aside with a glove. The Sabres have it now. Glove save by the goalie. Picked up along the wall by Ekblad. Buffalo's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Sabres, he scores! There's another.
Well, they could have used this a lot earlier, man. This has just been a rough night of hockey for them.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Darlene's got it in the offensive zone. A chance in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. From one point man to another. Arizona's in the on-deck circle for the next game for these guys.
Now, one aspect that doesn't get talked about, James, is while you're playing the game today, previously the assistant coaches are already breaking down video. They've got the power play and the penalty kill all queued up for the next game and the game after that. It's an ongoing process.
Is that where that buzzword pre-scout comes from now?
It does, and it never really ends for the coaches.
All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight. The Sabres were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Panthers. Florida puts on a clinic to get the win. The Stars were on the road to take on the Capitals. Washington tightens it up when they needed to most, and they preserved the victory. The Bruins had an on-ice collision with the Canadiens. Montreal powered their way defensively all night long to a shutout victory. Don't even think about touching that dial or touching that button. We've got plenty more on the ice, and that's next. And an interesting announcement by the coaching staff earlier today that they're going to go with the rookie on the bench when this series gets underway. Yes, they go with the veteran between the pipes, and the kid will be forced to watch as the postseason gets underway. I understand the logic. I do understand it. You want to go with the devil you know in these sorts of scenarios because, you know, there is no tomorrow really in a long, grand scheme of things here when you get into the playoffs. And so that's got to be a tough one for the kid to digest. A lot of people disagree with this decision. A lot of people don't like it. We'll get... You know, if we bring it back to him for a second here, I think we're really starting to see the real version of who he is, not just on the ice, but we're starting to see that personality pop a little more within the room. And, you know, the way he kind of engages with the media, the way he's kind of expressed himself out on social media a little bit, you're starting to see that, you know, a little bit of a goofball every once in a while, right? And that's okay to kind of see with the genuine persona. And I think, from what I understand, I think it's really gone a long way to help endear himself with his teammates where, you know, he's open more. He's more comfortable. And I think the players and his teammates have a better sense of just who he is and what he's all about. All right, back to the phones we go. Mike. You know, if we bring it back to him for a second here, I think we're really starting to see the real version of who he is, not just on the ice, but we're starting to see that personality pop a little more within the room. And, you know, the way he kind of engages with the media, the way he's kind of expressed himself out on social media a little bit, you're starting to see that, you know, a little bit of a goofball every once in a while, right? And that's okay to kind of see with the genuine persona. And I think, from what I understand, I think it's really gone a long way to help endear himself with his teammates where, you know, he's open more. He's more comfortable. And I think the players and his teammates have a better sense of just who he is and what he's all about. All right, back to the phones we go. Mike is on. You know what? I know I've seen a lot of people here cracking on him for promising a follow-up Stanley Cup win. And yes, ultimately they failed in that delivery. But come on, like, this is a tough league to deliver repeat performance. Like, look through the course of history. There's not a lot of teams. Like, you're talking about some all-world dynasties that have gone on to repeat. There are very few teams that have repeat performances, especially in today's NHL. So I'm going to cut the kid some slack here because, I mean, yes, I get the swag in the province. I get it didn't happen, but come on. This is the best hockey league in the world for a reason. Time for a quick break. We got a lot more on this in a moment. the whole narrative and the expression being good in the room, right? You know, chemistry is important with a team. You know, how many times have we seen teams that are absolutely stacked with talent and they fall apart? Why? Because there was just a disconnect within the room. And I know with some reporters and some of the media members asking the kid, saying, hey, you know what, why, how do you endear yourself to teammates more? I don't know if there's ever really an answer. I mean, you can go out and, you know, try to be the best player you can be. That's one way to do it. You know, personally speaking, I think another great way to do it is buying everybody pizza. Because, you know who likes pizza? Everybody, right? Everybody loves pizza. Let's go back to the phones here. Let's go to Brent. Brent is on line 3. We've got ourselves a preseason game on the dial tonight. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski and Ray Ferraro ready to drop the puck on this one. The Lightning have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Love the way that he shoots the snapshot on the move. Forces the goalie to move along with him and into a pretty good save.
The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. And saving a beaut. And a little body contact on that play. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Passes on over to Hedman. Florida's on the attack. Centering pass in front. Dishes it off again here. Skinner's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Roslovic won the draw. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. The Bolts take it along the wall. Shot! Stones up with the blocker. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Feeds it on over to Kulikov. The Panthers take it along the wing. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. Fires it. Makes the glove stop. And now he tries to get it across to Chmelevski. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Shot. Scores. And look who's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one.
The rebound snapped away. What a nice shot. But the goalie's got to do a better job cleaning up that rebound. You can't leave it right there.
The Panthers draw first blood here as they score the opening goal of the contest here.
Coaches and players always talk about getting out to an early lead, how you can dictate the pace.
Takes the feed at the back end. And that shot dies in traffic. Made that stop. Here's a rocket of a shot. There's another stop.
Quick work. He makes 1 and 2 saves in a row.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. The Panthers lead it 1-0. Puck grab by Tanev. Big stop right there. The Bolts move it ahead. Hedman's got the puck. Rips it on net. And that caroms off a body in traffic. The Panthers have it now. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. That was amazing! What a save by Skinner! Spence has got it in the defensive end. Sherry's got it in the offensive end. There's a collision with some authority. They've got numbers here. It's a 3-on-1. Oh, what a stop with the paddle! Again, the denial by the goaltender. Skinner's on top of that one for a whistle.
Little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
In the final moments of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Bolts win the draw. Handles the pass. Moves it to point. Gets in the lane with the body. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. And just gets a piece of that one to keep it out. The Panthers play it along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, they probably want a redo on that. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hoffman. Shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Hey, fans, we have a car on the east lot with its lights on. FSV 4494. If you don't know your license plate, it's a blue sedan.
Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Razor, you've had some time to digest that opening 20 minutes. How do you assess things?
The Bolts are going to have to find a possession game that looks a lot different than that first period. They chased it around, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Bats it out of midair using great hand-eye coordination. Kucherov's got it across the line. Here's a short pass to Spence. Can't make the connection on the pass. Directs it on over to Hoffman. Handles the puck from the left side. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
The Panthers let out a collective groan here on the bench beside me as that puck rings off the pipe and stays out.
Sends it in front, and that goes off a stick. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Straight up the middle, here they come. My goodness, what a hit!
You don't see hits like that anymore. The game goes.
Scores! He stayed with it and buries the rebound. The Panthers have now gone ahead by a pair here in the second.
Stretching out the lead here in the middle frame gives you a little bit more flexibility on the bench. The coach can use his whole lineup.
Puck picked up by Cole. Grabs it with the glove. Skinner's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed to cover there.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Panthers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slick feed. Points moving the puck through his own zone. Great poke check on the reach. Denies him in front.
That's a tough save for the goaltender. On the rush, shooting the snapshot. The angle of the puck changes with every stride.
They gain the zone from the left side. Moves it quickly over to Cole. Here's a shot, and he gets in front of it to block it. Tampa Bay's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, read it! Perfect! Scores! The Duke delivers! Anthony Duclair! The Bolts seem to have new life here as they get back to center.
Pretty easy to tell from where I'm standing, James. The bench erupted when the goal went in the net. Now they're only down by one.
Fires it on net, and that goes off a body. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that's intercepted by Spence. The Bolts are in transition. Takes the feed from his own end. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Roslovic. On the attack along the boards. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Spence's stick handling in his own zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Dumps it into the other end. Quick feed to Tanev. And he takes the pass. Takes it into the slot. The Lightning have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Here in the late goings of the period, Tampa Bay's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Florida's grabbed a hold of the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, what a slick stop by Skinner. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. Final frame is underway here. 40 minutes into the books. Ray, what do you make of the night so far?
The Bolts just haven't generated enough puck possession to grind.
He scores!
What an effort to get this game back to level. You've got to continue to work even when you trail in the game. They did that, and now they have a brand new game to play.
Taken by Ellis. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Steps inside the line. They've got some momentum here. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Shooting that snapshot while you're on the move is a real difficult thing for the goalie to keep up to. As you're moving, you're changing the angle with every stride.
Here they come on the attack down the right side. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed. Sensational stop with the stick by Skinner.
Track that puck really well. The puck gets passed to the slot, and he has to make the save on a dangerous chance.
And he rings the post.
These two teams haven't spread out at all today. A tie game is almost broken as that shot hits the post.
Takes a shot and makes the save. Moves it to point. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Here's a short pass to Duclair. And that's deflected off someone in front. Tries to feed it over to Marchessault. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Duclair's taking it from his own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Shot! Scores! Look at this! The tie has been shattered. They've got the go-ahead goal.
Kept grinding at the game, and eventually you hope you're going to be the one to get the best chance. They get it, finish it, and now they've got the lead.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Scores! Wow, this is unbelievable.
4 straight goals. They've dominated this play.
The Bolts now lead by 2 with less than half this period to go here. Huge.
It really is, and they can still stay